What's up, guys? This is WWE to the top with another WWE review. It's Raw, August 17th, 2009. It's August 18th, 2009, 1:35 a.m. in the morning. I'm making this, so please stick with me. I'm tired as hell. So, Raw pretty much opened up with the guest host, Freddie Prinze or something, Jr. So he came out, and then Santino came out and mocked him a bit, and then Freddie got Santino out of there, and then he started to announce the main event, but then Randy Orton came out, said he didn't want it, blah 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 blah. And then Freddie said he's gonna have it, and then Randy Orton attacked him for no reason, and then medics came out, and he got taken out, and then it went to a commercial. The first match was Kofi Kingston and Carlito. Carlito, he was pretty much dominating a lot of the match, but then Kofi Kingston came back on him, tried to hit his Trouble in Paradise, didn't get it, hit a couple of crossbodies, went for a few pins, both of them went for a few pins, but only got twos. Then finally, Carlito tried to hit his, what's it called? Oh yes, the neck breaker. He tried to get the neck breaker. Kofi Kingston, he reversed it. Well, he didn't really reverse it, but he avoided it somehow, hit his Trouble in Paradise, and pinned him 1, 2, 3. It was over, and the match was for the U.S. title, but so he's still U.S. champ. I would rate that match about a 7. Then the second match was The Miz and Evan Bourne. The Miz just comes out and talks a lot of crap about his match with Eugene last week as the who was it? Calgary kid. Then he was banned from Raw, but now he's not because he got that contract from last week's match with Eugene. He babbles on about that. It goes to a commercial. Then Evan Bourne starts to come out when the commercial's back. Evan Bourne's he gets a really good big pop on it, but he hits pretty cool moves like usual. But then at the end of the match, The Miz hit a new finisher that he has now. It's called the Skull Crushing Finale. Then he gets the pin and wins it. I'd rate that match about a 5 because it was pretty interesting and it was cool, moves and stuff. DX, they returned. They just come out at a little limo, like usual return. Santino's just doing his little thing, still mocking Freddie. Shawn Michaels sweet chins him. Lillian starts singing DX's theme song. Triple H puts a garbage pail over her face, head, whatever. It goes out, they come out to the ring, and they do their little "Are you ready?" thing, but before anybody can answer, Ted DiBiase and Legacy came out and interrupted them, and they attacked DX. But NDX tried to get back, but they just couldn't. So yeah, they tried, but again they couldn't. And it just ended there. Then that ended. I didn't like that promo at all with DX in return. The next match was a Divas match. It was Mickie James versus Gail Kim. They both hit a lot of double moves. Well, not only 2, but it was pretty good. Kind of in a way. I'd rate it a 5, but here we go. That's my rate, a 5. They both hit a drop kick on each other. They go for pins. Only get 2s. they keep and then they finally go into roll-ups and they keep reversing them. So that made it really fun and interesting to see who would get it actually. But it's for the Divas Championship, by the way. But then Gail Kim tries to go and get her little. Well, Gail Kim hits her missile dropkick off the top rope thing, and she tries to pin Mickey for the win, but only gets 2. Mickey then hits her little DDT move, and then she goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It was over. Mickey's still Divas champ. It shows a little thing on Freddie, because Orton attacked him kind of earlier. It says that he is out of the hospital and back in the arena or something like that. And then there was a little interview with John Cena. I didn't even pay attention to that because I hate interviews. They're just so annoying. Then the next match was MVP versus Jack Swagger. I didn't like it at all. I'd rate it actually like a 2. I'm not even kidding you, a 2. Swagger just came out and started attacking MVP. The ref told him to stop. He didn't. The ref started counting to 5. He got to 5. The match was over by disqualification. MVP finally started fighting back, but the match was already over. And then Swagger got out of the ring. Got out. He left. But again, MVP won via DQ. Falls count. The next match was, as I said, actually, the MVP and Jack Swagger match was only a 1 because it was like barely even started. But then the next match was Chavo versus Hornswoggle in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Hornswoggle immediately ends up going under the ring. Chavo follows him. He gets out. Hornswoggle gets out and runs backstage. Chavo comes back and chases after him, and Chavo then he went into this room in a bucket and knocked him out. And Hornswoggle went 1, 2, 3. Hornswoggle won once again. I'm starting to get bored with this storyline. It's really getting annoying. Whatever, I'd rate that match a 3 because it was a little funny in some ways. Going on to the main evento. By the way, they announced next week's Raw host. It's going to be Floyd Mayweather Jr. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm excited to see what happens. Anyway, the main event, Lumberjack Tag Team match. John Cena and Randy Orton versus Chris Jericho and Big Show. They just come out, do a little normal. Big Show starts, it goes to a commercial break before the match starts, and a lot of it, there was a lot of stuff that went on in the commercial break, so they just show replays of that stuff. And when they come back, Big Show has John Cena in a bear hug, but then and he tries to tag in Orton many times, but Orton refuses to tag in with him. Orton finally comes in. Big Show mauls him into his corner, tags in Jericho, and he just, he attacks the hell out of her. He attacks the hell out of Orton, right away. And then Jericho pulls him into his corner, tags in Big Show. Big Show does his leg drop, keeps it for the pin, gets a 2 count. Blah blah blah. Big Show hits but then Big Show hits a suplex on Randy Orton. Then he does his then he tags in Chris Jericho, and the crowd actually popped for Orton's offense there. Cena encouraging Orton to get to his corner. Jericho quickly cuts him off and slaps a rare naked chin lock on him. What is this? Orton tried to fight out of it, but the crowd get behind him. Jericho cuts off his momentum, clotheslines him to the mat, clotheslines Randy Orton to the mat. Jericho misses the line, so Orton finally gets to Cena and makes the tag. Cena comes out with the hot tag on fire, cleaning house of Jericho and Big Show. Cena hits